gameplay and today, and by leaving a comment and telling me that you know me personally. Let's get into this video.
Game last night.
4 games until the playoffs.
What we're gonna do? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do. Let's go. One more. Now we're rolling. Next time, man. Next time.
Probably in the afternoon, I should just focus on. Well, probably tomorrow, I should probably be in the playoffs. But I should have two games in the first round, and then the second round.
After a busy
I
NBA
don't know if we're
offseason,
gonna win all of
NBA
it.
2K21 new Kumbo fresh for the new season. The Freak comes in at 97.
Dang, 97. Dang.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Bro, these are the four last games, bro. I'm pushing.
And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph
We gonna
Hill here in
lose.
San Francisco. We're just about set for action. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Colin Sexton is out there with Con. Then there's Andre Drummond, Kevin Love, and for Golden State, currying for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season. As the playoffs are coming up, how do they ensure their success continues into the postseason?
Well, Kevin, the skeptics are still going to be out there. You just got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You've got to be resilient and adaptable when the adversity hits, because it's going to come. And the belief system so paramount to success of teams, especially underdog teams in the postseason. Do they have the confidence to get the job done?
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Pass to Thompson. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Love. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Takes the three. He doesn't hit that one. Pascal, the pass to Thompson. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, that is Thompson's shot. Just a great rhythm shooter and fully confident in his perimeter game.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
And here's Thompson after the three-pointer from Hendricks Cobb. Curry kicks to Wiseman. Higgins outside. Golden State moving it around. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Sexton, the pass to Love. Haskell with the steal. Curry from deep three-point land. Another three for Golden State.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
Now, here's Sexton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Cobb at the elbow. To the inside. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Love.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Passes it to Wiggins. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Sexton against Thompson. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A huge target. Throw it to Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
On its way from Curry for two. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Green comes in for Eric Paschal. Kelly Oubre is checked in for Wiggins. And Stith is subbed in for Thompson. Now here is Harris. The pass to McGee. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. Shoots from the high post. That one off the back iron and out. Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's Curry with the 3. Aaron Anderson comes up with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
A nice shot by Okoro.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here is Stith. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio. Outside Curry. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Harris, right side. Shoots over Curry. Harris, no good. The Warriors trailing. Oubre outside. Here is Stith. Feeds to Green. It's blocked.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. rising up and tossing that one away.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead
Yeah,
by
I keep
2.
missing my shots,
And
man.
back with the start of the second
Like-
quarter in just a moment.
Like, I
Greg,
need
as
to
you
make
know,
my
we have
shots.
Steph
That's
Curry, a
all I
great
need to do is make my
self-motivator in
shots.
his own right. Who holds you to the highest standard? And here's what he had to say.
Oh, my wife, for sure. Never ever want to disappoint her. She shoots you to be straight. That's the biggest thing, whether I play well or not. I don't get too big of a head, or I don't feel too down on myself either.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for Cleveland, we've got Nance. Garland is out there with Porter. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
Is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Porter. And he sinks the second. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Now here's Curry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Curry's shot is good.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, you saw the communication.
Play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Once I get this brand new phone, bro, I'm gonna have messages on it. But what I'm gonna do is, first I'm gonna put all my information put on Facebook, Instagram, Discord, everything. But you already know, what's her name? I didn't add her Discord, so it's like, I had a chance, but I was like,
Different look here for the Warriors. Heisman's checked in for Kevon Looney. Eric Pascal comes in for Green. Wiggins is checked in for Oubre. And it's Thompson in for Curry. Here is Steph. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly.
That should have been
Drummond
backcourt.
using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
The Cavaliers shooting at 50% in a decent group. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Wiggins. On the Wiggins. Wiseman the pass to Steph. Just 5 to shoot.
Oh.
Out to Thompson.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Golden State.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A shot by Thompson.
That is
No
bad,
foul.
man. That's
Another three
bad.
for
Making
Golden State.
turnovers, that's bad. I kept telling them from the beginning, turnovers, man.
Just great ball movement.
Official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Now here's Wiggins.
Simply can't.
The Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter.
We're gonna lose,
Inefficient
bro.
shots.
We're gonna lose in the playoffs.
Foul line.
I'm not even. It's all because my badges is not maxed out. I'm not able to finish. I'm not finna start all over, so.
Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. For the Cavaliers, Kevin Love in. Harris outside. Will it go? Curry with the defensive effort.
I'd love to see them impose more on the backcourt. That's
So dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. And Oubre subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. And the second free throw, good.
and they're getting to a lot of quarter guys, and it has accident.
Come on, we gotta work as a team,
We got
man.
33 seconds
You've been
left in
doing
the
a really
first
good
half.
job. How you gonna let the Golden State Warriors bring us down? Come on, now
Harris
work
kicks the
together.
point.
Come on, go right, go right. There you go. Pass the ball, pass the ball.
And the rebound goes to
Good
the
try, but
Warriors.
you gotta pass the ball. Everybody gotta get a chance to shoot. Can't just ball hog.
In our game.
Curry passes to Thompson. Fires from deep. Curry shot is off.
Can't just ball hog.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far? Andrew, thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
That's
Thompson
crazy,
has been
man. We
sensational.
losing.
Well, through the first, he has nothing short of a mark.
Yeah, you hope the defense at least keeping up on him just a little bit.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade All Fuel. And ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Eric Pascal out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Wiseman in at the center position. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see
How you missed
from
that, Hicks?
position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know,
Hendricks.
you always got
That's
to
what I call
have your
Hicks.
head high because
How you
your
missed that
teammates
Hicks,
are
man?
feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really
Good shot. Good shot.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Always going up for the alley-oop
That's
here.
off.
Trying to go for an alley-oop,
Oh, yeah.
but excellent defense and
Pass it.
anticipation in
Pass
this
it.
stop.
Pass it.
Puts it up from 17. And Cleveland
There you go,
again
man.
with the bucket.
Good shot. Good shot.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Wiggins surveying the floor. To the
Oh, I
middle.
have a favorite
Here's
team.
Pascal. And the rejection by Love.
Let me get that one. I have a favorite team. It's Cleveland Cavaliers. That's my favorite team. With
2 minutes
LeBron
into the
and
second half
Kyrie.
of play now.
That's my favorite team.
Singletary. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And the Warriors making a change here. Stiff is checked in. And then
Mind
for
the lane.
Cleveland,
Mind the
JaVale
lane.
McGee's checked in for Drummond.
One shot.
Osman comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Garland in for Sexton. Warriors leading by 12. Down low. Here's Weissman. And
Oh, bro, you
foul
didn't have
on
to
the
follow
shot,
him,
so
McGee.
he'll get a chance at the line. It's on JaVale McGee. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That free throw good from Weissman. Good on both. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain all my
Especially
time
if you versus
worrying
the Golden
about
State
that
Warriors
stuff
and
right now,
we
I'm just
lose,
going to enjoy the
that's
game
gonna be
that
difficult.
we are all so full.
And I won't be able to
3
put it
minutes
on my
gone now in the third
Instagram because I lost.
And here's Pascal. No points in the game yet for him. 2 points. That one goes.
I don't know how he makes a shot like that.
And the Warriors with some changes. Looney's check.
The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to
Yes,
reach out to
Rick.
find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys,
Outstanding, David. Thank you. The Cavaliers trail by 13.
I mean, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started
He
to
got
take off.
blocked.
You wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if
Stop
that's a
him,
bit of
stop
somebody
him.
realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Here's Garland. Following the basket by Draymond Green.
Good shot.
on the shot.
Assessing that possession right there, Garland waiting for the opening to find the man.
To Stiff. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Darius Garland picks one up. The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first free throw is good. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Looney. Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Colin Sexton comes in for Garland. Both free throws good from Stiff.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now, here's Okoro, covered by Wiggins. A nice shot by Okoro.
Well, that's how
We
you
might
draw it
lose
up right
because
there.
they was
Screen,
playing good
shed
offense
defense,
and we couldn't get
quick
nothing
move to
done
the bucket,
because
and you get
Klay
the lay-in.
Thompson kept on making threes, but I ain't giving up.
Stiff against
I ain't
Sexton.
giving up. You just gotta make good passes and good open looks.
Here
Make
is
sure to
Stiff.
share the ball.
He provides a good
Set
amount of
pace
offense
so
for the
they
team,
could
averaging
not,
around 11.5 points a game.
get to
Fade
us
on
and
the
make sure we
way,
score the bus.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got 21.
Somewhat remote odds of Klay
That's
Thompson
crazy.
missing
How you
on
had
that
the
kind of
lead right
attempt.
now
Just chalk
when
it up.
losing?
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Warriors on top, up by 15. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
Can't wait till you get done with 2K, bro. Then we'll go back to Madden. Yes, sir.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, I think.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start
It's
the
not
fourth
my fault.
quarter.
I got 5
They've got
minutes.
Colin Sexton. Okoro out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Porter. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Stiff against Sexton. High, arcing shot. They grab their own miss. Drummond, and the layup's good off the glass.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Timeout called the Warriors. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you will be in that.
Obviously, coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
And
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in
and
both those
Seattle.
cities.
Exactly. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
The first one falls.
Kelly Oubre is a multi-talented forward that plays with a lot of confidence. If he can keep this kind of consistency, he's going to do some damage in this league.
And both free throws good for Oubre.
And the self-described Tsunami Poppy. Kelly Oubre used to call himself the Wave, but as he grows, so too does the nickname.
Well, the wave for him is a metaphor for his life's approach, the energy that you put out coming back. Kelly Oubre is the kind of guy who's looking to attack with force and fury, so that kind of ebb and flow is helping out his NBA career.
Here's Thompson, following the basket by Kevin Love. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Curry, wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his fourth assist in this one. Singletary, covered by Oubre, and it's blocked.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
It's good. Oubre's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And a nice
That's
spark
crazy
for their
how they
offense
lose it,
here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal. And they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, and their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no
This
matter
is
who
why.
plays
This is
for
why.
you,
If you had me in the
especially
starting
if
lineup,
you're
it
winning.
wouldn't be like this. But no, you want me to have 5 minutes, bro. 5 minutes. So I'm gonna do with 5 minutes.
The free throw drops for Curry.
Just a big defensive mistake there. I mean, it's like 3 points. You want to harass Steph, but when he goes to the free throw line, we know it's pretty much automatic. Always one of the league's best free throw shooters.
And both free throws good for Curry. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Cobb passes to Sexton.
I'm just freaking mad because we got a freaking new coach instead of Billy Donovan.
And there's Cobb. That's good on the
Billy
assist by
Donovan
Sexton.
went to the Bulls, man. Why?
Sexton's
Man?
got his
Why?
third assist on the night. Warriors leading by 18. There's 1:54 left in the
starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Singletary, and no good. The Warriors go the other way. To the inside. Wiseman with the bucket.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category. They continually put pressure on the defense.
And these guys already with 5 points wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Klay Thompson.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Here's Sexton. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Curry. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Wiseman with the rebound. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Now Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control,
we're gonna lose in the
operating
playoffs,
flawlessly.
man.
The other just searching for
I'm just
answers
gonna
that they
submit
could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this
Only
is
have
Kevin
one
Harlan.
point, man.
Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
They keep decreasing and increasing, decreasing and increasing, decreasing and increasing. Alright, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris, and yeah, man, on the next episode, we'll be versing the Milwaukee Bucks. Stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss out. But yeah, man, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I said it like 2 times.